Hi, I'm Antigone Savage, or Tigger, and I'm going to tell you why picturing the audience naked doesn't do anything for most people. The whole point of picturing the audience naked when you're going to do a presentation, when you're going to do a job interview, it's about vulnerability. You're trying to make the audience feel vulnerable in your head. And the problem with that is, if you don't have any self-worth, if you don't value yourself, then you're only going to see beautiful people in front of you who have chiseled abs and self-worth that is greater than yours. And this is something that you're picturing in your own mind. If you're picturing an audience that is vulnerable, then you're only trying to reflect the vulnerability that you feel within you when you get up on stage. Concentrating instead on something exterior to yourself, like the value you can bring to other people, like trying to give people the best experience they can possibly get from whatever it is that you have to offer while being on stage. That is so much more powerful than trying to picture everyone as vulnerable because you feel vulnerable. If you picture yourself as being worthy of the time of the people who are in front of you, and then trying to contribute whatever hour it is that you are spending with them, whether that be in your interview or whether you're doing a Shakespeare play, it doesn't really matter as long as you believe that you're going to give the best moment you possibly can, being as present as you possibly can, so that you can then give value to the audience. It's a much better way of picturing how you're going to succeed, because the way that you succeed is by giving of yourself. If you're trying to concentrate on what experience you're going to get out of it, your concentration is going to be on yourself, which means you're not picking up on any of the verbal cues, on any of the physical motions that people are making, all of the body language signals that helps you to connect to your audience in the first place. You'll be so concentrated on self that you won't be able to communicate in the best way that you can, which is to observe the other. That's what communication really is. It's understanding what the other is getting out of whatever interaction it is. So if you're on stage and thinking, what am I going to do? How am I going to respond? How are they seeing me? How are they judging me? How am I going to do this? All of this concentration on yourself means that you are literally blocking out all of the information that will give your audience the best experience possible. Instead, concentrate on the clothed people in front of you. Don't picture their vulnerability, picture their worth. And since they are so worthwhile, give them the best of yourself. Give them what it is that you need to give them to make their time worthwhile. Honor the presence and the present moment that you have with them. And you'll find that the moment that you stop concentrating on yourself and giving yourself to that moment, you'll actually connect with your audience so much better. I hope this has given you value.